Okay, welcome back to my class. So we are discussing rural development. So we have already discussed different topics related to rural development. So today we'll discuss the meaning of agricultural diversification, then types or the aspects of agricultural diversification, then benefits of agricultural diversification, and we will also discuss non-farm areas of employment into the rural areas. So let us see, we all are knowing that agriculture is already overcrowded. So the number of people engaged in the agriculture sector are more than the required numbers, and that is why let us see, we generally refer that there is the disguised unemployment into the rural in the agriculture sector. It means disguised unemployment are a kind of unemployment that additional number of people, they do not contribute anything into the total production. So additional number of people, there seems they are working, but if they are taken out from the work, then there would not be any effect on the total production. So that is why let us see that additional number of people, they must be taken out from the farming sector to non-farming sector. So let us see what is the meaning of this agricultural diversification. Agricultural diversification refers to either a change in cropping pattern. It means a change in cropping pattern. It means, or let us see, the farmers opting for other non-farm options like livestock, poultry, fisheries, horticulture, etc. It means, let us see, this diversification refers to change into cropping pattern. It means we must change our cropping pattern, or the pattern of the crop is to be changed. It must be changed from, let us see, food grains to cash crops, from, let us see, this single cropping system to multiple cropping system, or let us see, non-farm options. It means some people should be diverted from the farming sector to non-farming sectors in order to earn their living, in order to earn their livelihood. So let us see what are the different aspects of the diversification. Diversification is of two types. We can say there are two aspects of diversification. One is called diversification of crop production. Another one is called diversification of productive activities. So diversification of productive activities means, let us see, diversification of non-farm activities. Non-farm activities. Let us see what is the meaning of diversification of crop production. Diversification of crop production means change into the pattern of cropping. It means we must change into the pattern of cropping. Here it involves shifting from single cropping system to multiple cropping system. It means farmer must shift from single crop system to multiple crop system. Single cropping system means during one agricultural season, suppose the Kharif season is there or Rabi season is there, only one crop is cultivated. Suppose during the Rabi season only wheat is being cultivated, or during, suppose, Kharif season only paddy is cultivated, suppose. But let us see, this farmer must opt from single cropping system to multiple cropping system. Suppose during the Rabi season, if suppose along with suppose wheat, some other crops are to be cultivated. Suppose along with the wheat, some oil seeds are to be cultivated, some other crops are to be cultivated. If one crop is failure, then certainly what will happen? The farmer cannot go into the losses. They could get something, some income for their livelihood. So that is why let us see, the scientists, they are suggesting the farmers to adopt the multi-cropping system, along with, suppose potatoes are grown along with the potato, some other crops are to be grown. So that, let us see, maize is to be grown along with the potato and the maize, both can be grown. A potato and, let us see, oil seed can be grown. It means, let us see, this different crops in different areas can be grown, and that can provide the supplementary income to the farmer. So this is called diversification of crop production. It would help shifting from subsistence farming to commercial farming. it means the farmer will move from food crops to cash crops. So cash crops, we are knowing, let us say, different cash crops are there. They are can be easily sold into the markets. So farmers, they must prefer the production of cash crops along with the subsistence crop or the food grains. So second one is diversification of productive activities. Diversification of productive activities is also known as non-farm activities. And non-farm activities, let us say, it involves shift of workforce from agriculture sector to other related and non-agricultural sector. It implies a shift from crop farming to non-farming area of employment. It means from crop farming to non-crop farming of employment. So many alternatives are there into the rural areas. Suppose we are knowing so many alternatives. Suppose food processing is there, agricultural processing units are there, leather manufacturing units are there, or the tourism are there, or let us see so many other alternatives are there. Suppose livestock is there, fishing is there, horticulture is there, information technology sector is there. It means, let us see, farmers living into the rural areas, the people living into the rural areas, they must shift their priority from farming to non-farming, from, let us see, the production of crops to the production of non-crops, such as they must give the priority for the production of livestock, production of fishes, production of horticultures. So, or let us see, they must engage into the information technology into the rural areas. So let us see what are the benefits of diversification. Let us see what are the benefits. The first benefit is reduce risk from agricultural sector. So agriculture in our country totally depends upon the monsoon, and sometimes, let us say, there is adverse situation of monsoon. This year we have seen recently the flood has damaged the kharif crops. Let us see, this kharif crops are damaged in West Bengal, in Bihar, in Uttar Pradesh, in some part of the country of our country. It means, let us say, the farmers, they will go into the losses. But if they have alternative, such as if they have raised the animals, if they have gone for some alternative, if they have grown some fruits, or fruits, etc., then certainly that may support them at the time of this disaster. So certainly, let us see this reduce risk from agriculture sector. Second one is additional employment opportunities. Additional employment opportunities. If farmers, they have raised the cow or buffaloes, if they produces the milk, or they produces the cattle, or for the beef purposes, then certainly what will happen, they will earn additional income. So side by side, what can do? They can grow the crops, and along with the crops, they can raise the cattle, and from the cattle, they can earn, let us see, additional income. So diversification of agriculture make the farmers to earn additional income. Then higher level of income. Let us see the higher level of income. Nowadays, it has been seen the farmers, they are going for fishing, they are going for poultry farming, they are going for cattle raising, and they are earning higher level of income in the rural areas. Even some farmers, they are going for the cash crops. They are producing the cash crops. They are producing, let us say, the fruits and different vegetables, and they are selling into the market, and they are earning high level of income. So diversification of agriculture are raising the income of the people living into the rural areas. So help in overcoming poverty. So diversification of agriculture reduces the poverty, or it can be useful in order to reduce the poverty in our country. So let us see this non-farm areas of employment. Non-farm areas of employment. So there are, let us see, different sectors of our country. which are included into the non-farm areas. So non-farm areas of employment includes animal husbandry, it includes, let us see, fisheries, it includes horticulture, and it includes the information technology. So first one, let us see this animal husbandry. Animal husbandry, it is also known as livestock farming. And livestock farming includes the raising, cattle raising, goats raising, and birds raising. So let us see this livestock farming includes the production of cattle, goats, and birds. And let us see these cattle. You are knowing the cattle, cows, buffaloes, they are raised in order to get either milk or in order to get beef, because beefs are exported into the foreign countries, and that cattle are sold into the market, and farmers, they can get the prices for the sale of the cattle. So they can earn money by selling the milk, and then after, let us see, if they will sell the cattle in the market for export or for domestic purposes, they can earn the money. So let us see, these cattle are being raised by the farmers in order to get the milk, or in order to get the to sell in the market, in order to get the money for beef purposes. And goats, you are knowing, goats also, some area, let us say, goats are also raised in order to get the milk. So goats are raised especially for meat purposes. Then birds, you are knowing, you take the example of poultry farming. Poultry farming is very, very the major sources of the income of the rural people. It has become, let us see, that major sources of non-farm activities, productive activities in rural areas. So this chart is given in our NCERT book. I have written here, distribution of poultry and livestock in India. 2012, poultry contribute, let us see, 58%. So this is the distribution of poultry and livestock in India. The production of poultry consists of 58%. So 58%, we can say poultry contributes 58%, cattle and buffaloes contribute 24%, sheep and goats contribute 16%, pigs 1%, and other only 1%. So let us see, if we'll see the production of milk in our country, then during 1960 to 2012, the production of milk has increased by 5 times. How many times? 5 times. Let us see, the production of milk has increased by 5 times, and it is because of the Operation Flood. Let us see, the government has launched one revolution in the production of milk in our country, and this because of the revolution in the production of milk, because of the revolution of the Operation Flood, the production of milk has increased rapidly in our country. So what happened? Let us see, different societies are there, milk cooperative societies are open in our country. You are knowing one, Amul is there, Anand Milk Union Limited. It is situated in, suppose it was started from Gujarat, but nowadays, let us see, this type of cooperative milk societies are being imitated by all the states of our country, and all the states, they are giving priorities to the farmers to open the milk cooperative societies, and the farmers, they are collecting the milk, and let us see, according to their grades, the milk are collected, and let us see, it is sold into the market, and certainly the farmers, they are getting the good prices, adequate prices of their milk production. So milk has increased, the production of milk has increased 5 times in our country, and it is because of the Operation Flood, because the government has, let us say, provided the facilities of the breedings of cows and the buffaloes in our country. The farmers are getting the benefits of the different varieties of cows, different varieties of buffaloes. They can give large amount of the production of milk. So this is one animal husbandry, and animal husbandry is also providing this additional income to the people of our country living into the rural areas. So nowadays dairy farming has become very common. The poultry farming has become common. Nowadays the piggery is becoming common. Nowadays goatries are becoming common, and they are providing additional income. They are providing additional source of income to the rural people. Then next one is fisheries. Let us see fisheries. That fisheries, fish production. In our country, there are two sources of the production of fish. One is the inland sources. Let us see, the inland sources consist of the production of fishes in the lakes, rivers, and so in the ponds. So fishes can be produced, can be raised in the ponds, in the rivers, in the we can say so lakes, also in the lakes, ponds. So this is inland sources. And another one is marine sector. Marine consists of sea and oceans. So in our country, let us see, the production of fishes are obtained from both the sources. But in India, let us see, 64% of the fishes are obtained from inland sources, and 36% of the fishes are being obtained from the sea and ocean in our country. And the major fish producing states are there. Here it is given: West Bengal, Andhra Pradesh, Kerala, then Gujarat, Maharashtra, Tamil Nadu. These are the major producing states of the fishes in our country. These some states, let us see, they are the having the coastal area, and that is why, let us see, that area is useful for the production of the fishes according to the climates. But other states also used to produce the fishes. So let us see this next one. The third sources of areas, the third non-farm areas of employment in our country is horticulture. Let us see, horticulture consists of production of fruits, vegetables, tuber crops, flowers, medicinal and aromatic plants, spices, and plantation crops. So India, we are knowing, is a major producer of different fruits. So India is a major producer of fruits. India is, we can say, the leader of the production of fruits. Here it is given the second largest producer of fruits and vegetables. So India is the largest producer of fruits and vegetables. So nowadays, let us see what happened. The people, the rural people, they are engaged into the production of the fruits and vegetables, because nowadays because of the development of infrastructure, the farmers, they have got the facilities of transportation, because of the rural roads facilities, because of the transportation facilities, that the fruits and vegetables can be easily transported from the village area to the marketplaces. And nowadays what happened, the farmers, they are getting an adequate amount of prices. Nowadays the farmers, they are engaged in the production of the varieties of the fruits. So dry fruits, or let us see, mangoes, bananas, cashew nuts, coconuts, or different let us see, so almond, etc. So different crops are being produced by the farmers, and it is sold into the market at reasonable prices, at adequate prices, and the farmers, they are earning the good amount of income. And the women of our country, they are also engaged into the production of this type of these fruits and vegetables. So this the last one is given information technology. Nowadays, let us say, information technology. Through the information technologies, different types of informations are imparted to the farmers. So different informations are nowadays, let us say, day by day, the farmers are getting education, and different types of the information are being imparted to the farmers. And certainly, let us say, it helps into the production of goods and services. And certainly, it will also help the farmers and additional income. So let us see what we have learned here today. We have learned the meaning of agriculture diversification. The meaning of agriculture diversification, that refers to either a change in cropping pattern, or the farmers opting for other non-farm options like livestock, poultry, fisheries, or horticulture. Then there are two types. One is diversification of crop production. Another one is diversification of productive activities. And then benefits, we have seen benefits of diversification: reduce risk from agriculture sector, additional employment opportunities, higher level of income, helps overcoming poverty. Then non-farm areas of employment. Non-farm area of employment includes animal husbandry, this fisheries, then horticulture, then information technology. I think this concept is clear to all of you. Okay, thank you.